It's all about youth expressing their views on all matters lit. That is, issues that matter to us.
Youth Xpress!
Exploring issues that affect the young people of our region.
Youth Xpress!
Hi guys, we're back with Youth Xpress. As the world marks Global Entrepreneurship Week from the 16th to the 22nd of November, we showcase two of the region's young men who have transformed their passion into business. We'll have more after the break. Stay with us.
3 factors can help you make safe choices when you're in an area of widespread COVID-19 transmission. Consider the location, the proximity to others, and the amount of time you spend there. Where does your activity take place? Open-air spaces are always safer than enclosed spaces, particularly if they're small or without fresh air. Proximity to other people is also important. It's safest when there are fewer people around and you can keep more than 1 meter apart. How long does your activity last? The shorter, the better. Think about each of these factors and avoid situations where the risk dial is high. Small or poorly ventilated places and crowds of people for long periods of time. Stay safe. Lower the risk to yourself and others.
Welcome back. This week, we will be chatting with Carmel Gumbs of Anguilla and Martin Hanna of Saint Lucia. Guys, welcome to Youth Xpress.
Glad to be here.
All right, thanks for having me.
So let's introduce you to the rest of the region. Tell us who you are.
My name is Carmel Gumbs. I am a 20-year-old visual artist. I enjoy swimming and going to the beach. I'm from Anguilla, beautiful island of Anguilla, and I'm glad to be here on this broadcast today.
My name is Martin Hanna, and I'm the CEO and founder of Penny Pinch. I'm a 20-year-old entrepreneur in Saint Lucia.
Let's jump right into the businesses that you operate, respectively, in Anguilla and Saint Lucia. Martin, you tell us about Penny Pinch. What is that really?
All right, so Penny Pinch is one of the Caribbean's first digital wallet that incorporates a loyalty solution into it. So it's an app on your phone that allows you to make instant payments to different brands that you shop at, as well as the ability to send and receive money. And with that whole loyalty solution comes in, you're able to get cash back, discounts, and rewards when shopping using the Penny Pinch digital wallet.
Hey, how long have you been operating this business?
So we're still a startup. We're actually launching the full platform tomorrow, actually, but it's been in development for about a year now.
Great. Carmel, tell us about your business and what you offer.
Well, I am the CEO of Carmel Gumbs Studios. I launched Carmel Gumbs Studios back in July, 14th of July. I got my first business license. And the aim of Carmel Gumbs Studios is to offer art sales to persons interested. I have 3 main services in my business. I offer print sales. I offer commission services. So if persons are interested in inquiring about commission painting, I will provide that service for them. And I also offer original art sales. This is art that I personally love to create in my own personal interests. And yeah, that's my business.
Let's hear about the motivation behind you two getting into these particular and these specific types of businesses.
It started off about 2 years ago when I left school and I decided that there was a huge issue that hasn't been solved in the Caribbean, and it was really a platform that we see over and over in America that allowed people to, get discounts, access deals, and whatnot. A central hub for accessing discounts. And then I did my research and I figured out, okay, this has not been done in the Caribbean as yet, and I wanted to be the one to kind of lead the way into a discounts app. And over the year, it has turned to more than just a discounts app and into an actual digital payments app that allow you to make payments, send money, and more.
Can you describe for us like what it was like getting that idea off the ground?
So for the first year, I literally did it all myself. It was a bigger task than I expected because I was working a full-time job at the moment, and then I would spend my nights, late nights, working on the app. My background is more in design and marketing, so I was able to basically communicate something and then hire a developer to put a basic app together for me. So I communicated how I wanted the app to be, what I wanted it to do, and I got something really basic as a minimum viable product. And once I rolled it out, in about 6 months, a lot of people were using it. They were using the app to get their little discounts. We had discounts from anywhere from 10 to 20% at favorite brands that people would just go in and get like that. And then I realized, okay, this is something that is working. People like it. They want more from it. And I was a one-man team at the time. And then just by continuously working hard, I happened to stumble upon a pitch competition where I met my now co-founder and investor, as well as meeting my CTO, who then joined the team and was able to now use his technical skills to now build a proper enterprise platform to reach where we are currently now.
Okay, wow. You talk about the hard work part before you got to that point. We'll pick back up on that with the hard work, But Carmel, you tell us about how it was for you getting your idea off the ground.
It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would have been because I had art experience previously, as I just got out of art school. So I got out of art school about 3 months ago in July. And so I already knew what I needed to do in order to get out there into the art world from that experience. I would say setting up a business was new for me because I had never ever been in that field before. So that was a challenge for me. But especially in the Caribbean, like Martin, he was saying, we have certain challenges with making payments and stuff like that, making and taking payments. And that was a big hurdle for me to jump. But the startup was tough, but I am constantly working on it. I'm still in the premature stage for my business. I'm still trying to get out there and get more exposure, but I believe everything will work out in due time.
Tell us about the challenges you two have experienced in trying to get your business up off the ground.
Well, one of the challenges I faced was here in Anguilla. Since I'm an artist, I have to import a lot of my supplies and materials. So one of the challenges I faced was customs duties. Because here in Anguilla, we have to pay duties on a lot of most of the imported stuff. And so that took a pretty penny out of my pocket. But another challenge that I faced was the demand of art in Anguilla. I had to really push myself out there internationally to expose myself to persons who are more interested in art, because in Anguilla it still isn't a huge, it doesn't have a huge art market. So that was one challenge that I faced.
Martin, what about the challenges you faced in Saint Lucia?
Well, being in the financial services industry and trying to now incorporate it with technology, we are clearly 10 to 15 years behind. So as a technology solution provider, now trying to attach himself to the current financial infrastructure, there were many challenges in creating a seamless experience in having things done. So there was a lot of communicating with the banks, the regulators, as well as because of this new type of technology, and we were more of the first persons to do it. It was a bigger education than more of an executing strategy. So there was a lot of educating the banks, educating the regulators. So a lot of that had to be happening from us to get what we needed to do in order to operate not just a financial services company, but an efficient company that could automate a lot of what it needs to be done.
Funny you mentioned that this type of business, Martin, is new. And in fact, the ECCB is on the verge of launching its digital currency. What do you think about this initiative?
The DXCD is exciting. I mean, Penny Pinch is actually an agency of the DXCD pilot. So we're looking forward to see how that rolls out and how we could possibly integrate DXCD directly into the Penny Pinch digital wallet.
That's great. Great to know.
Mhm.
Okay, Carmel, your business is so unique. Tell us about the people you cater to and the response you've gotten in Anguilla.
I've gotten a lot of commission requests. That I would say that's my most popular service. A lot of people come to me for commissions, and I mean, people always tell me how my work blows them away, and they want to get a portrait done. I've done portraits for people for wedding anniversaries, for birthdays, and stuff like that. And all of my customers are satisfied when they see the work. So I'd say that is my main service that I offer. But since I'm a new business, I haven't yet had a solo show. I'm actually planning a solo show next year for 2021, where I want to have original pieces similar to these in the back of me, where I just express myself as an artist. And I'm planning on having a show in a local hotel or somewhere with guests and tourists, so that I could give some exposure to that side of my business instead of only commissions. And also prints. People love to buy my prints. I've sold prints to persons in Atlanta, persons in mostly the US. I would say that's where my main audience is. And yeah.
Okay, that's great. Now, as young men, how do you manage business and everything else? How do you make it happen?
I mean, due to COVID, there's not much of a social life anymore.
Well,
So
that's true.
I look at that as a good thing, which allows me to focus more on the business. But it's been really hectic, to be honest. It's more of a 16 to 18-hour show a day, but there's obviously balance needed in things. So I do take the time out to enjoy time with friends or family. But as you know, in starting a business, it's a hectic show. So most of my time has really been working, but I don't see it as work because it's just something I do on a daily, and it's pretty much a career now for me.
Oh man, he just said it all. But yeah, COVID definitely took. I mean, well, Anguilla doesn't have any cases right now, but I know some people still stay home due to the concerns. But other than not being able to go out as much, I have been, dedicating a lot of my time to mastering my craft and trying to make the best experience for my customers when they come to me. But as far as separating business from family time, my business, I usually stay at home, so it's quite easy to kind of create that balance for both of them in a way, and it's been great. I mean, it's not as difficult as I thought it would have been when starting a business. Maybe if I have a business somewhere in like a store where I would have to leave my house, it would be more difficult. But I'm grateful to say it's in my house.
Martin, you talk about where you're going. What's your overall vision? What would you like to see for Penny Pinch?
Well, we're starting off locally, but we do plan on scaling throughout the OECS and then probably venturing into the international markets within a couple of years. And I mean, as a software company, we have something that's able to scale pretty much anywhere in the world. So it's just really about finding the right markets, But for now, we're focused on home, which is the Caribbean.
My dream is to have collaborations with big name brands like Nike. I'm actually thinking about getting into the clothing sector of designing and stuff like that, not just sticking to painting. But as far as painting for now, I'm trying to cater to celebrity figures in my commission service to try to get my name out there some more. And yeah, I'd say my biggest dream is to partner with a big name brand like Nike or Adidas or something like that.
How would you describe owning your own business?
It's your baby. I mean, it literally is your baby when it comes to feeding it, nurturing it, taking care of it. You're responsible for everything, to be honest, especially at the beginning when the team is quite small and whatnot. So it's a lot of risk, a lot of responsibilities, but you're in this for the long term. So
owning a business is a great feeling. Felt really great for me when I first got that business license. It has its challenges, it has its risks, but I think at the end of the day, if you really love what you do, then you can't fail. And it's a great feeling to have a business.
What advice would you offer to young people who, they have this idea and want to turn their dream, their passion into a business, but maybe reluctant for some reason, as we know that there are many challenges? What advice would you offer in this regard?
advice would be to get started. I mean, I've seen people who always wanted to start a business, but they just never really get started. And it's kind of like a mountain drop where you just take the dump and then you just go from there. It's a climb up the mountain, but it's just about starting and then continuously and consistently trying to improve, and then luck eventually comes through. And when I say luck, I mean you meet the right people, you get the right opportunities. There's no such thing as luck, but when you work hard, luck does come from the right people.
Find someone who has done what you want to do, and if it's possible, then try to get in contact with them, ask them questions, find out what you can do. And I mean, you might never know, they might actually do more to help you get to where you want to be than you thought. And just be passionate about what you do. Try not to compromise for short gainings and stuff like that, and just keep working hard. And yeah.
Okay, so tell us again, Martin, how can people get onto your business? How can they use your service?
So for customers, they're able to go on the App Store right now and download the app for free, create an account, and then load their account using their debit or credit card and make instant digital payments at the brands they love. For businesses, however, who want to accept Penny Pinch as a payment, can go to mypennypinch.com and visit our partner site where they're able to submit an application. And within a couple of days, they're able to accept digital payments anywhere in Saint Lucia.
Great. Carmel.
It would be easy if you just go to carmelgums.com, www.carmelgums.com, and you can browse through the menu options. And for persons interested in commission, you can select the commission option and request a quote, and I would get back to you on what type of work you'd be interested in having created. Also, I do have a print shop on my site at carmelgums.com. You can purchase prints and they would be shipped to you. And also I have a originals page where persons can inquire about original artworks that are custom made, painted by hand.
Great, great. Well, it's really wonderful to see young men like yourselves doing great things. Martin in Saint Lucia and Carmel in Anguilla, and we want to wish you all the best with your business brands. Thank you very much for chatting with us on Youth Express.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure to be here.
where we featured young people from across the region who have transformed their passion and hobbies into viable business ventures. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Youth Express.
It's all about youth expressing their views on all matters lit. That is, issues that matter to us.
Youth Express.
Exploring issues that affect the young people of our region.
Youth Express.